I mean,
Oh,
I don't know if I should say this, but I kind of need someone to jump up and down on me and just bend me a bit.
What?
Have we found the
There's
intro?
a time and a
I
place.
think we found the intro.
Please tell me you were recording.
No, I was.
Good, I wasn't.
Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive with a challenge. Now this is something we did back on Forza Motorsport many years ago, the obstacle course race. The way it works is pretty simple, although slightly different format. We're doing a 1v1 knockout tournament style 2-lap race for these heats. Around the circuit are players with their vehicles parked. Big vehicles, heavy vehicles parked as obstacles, changing the layout of the track. Those racing are going to have to navigate these obstacles, but the obstacles are going to be moving as the cars, not moving as the vehicles get to them. They're not sort of moving obstacles, but they're going to be moving around after the vehicles have gone past to just continually change. So you never know what is going to be around the corner when you get there. Now, the racers, these two do not have the player overhead names on or maps or anything like that, so they are not going to know where the obstacles are. They are going to get to them and have to navigate them as they see fit and get on the brakes and try and fit through the gap. Oh, and Deja Man has done it wrong immediately and clonked into Amy. Now, they are allowed to reset, but you must be stationary if you are going to reset your vehicle, which Danger Man kind of got away with there. It's made a little bit of a nuisance of themselves. We're diving into the hairpin here. Danger Man did a very clever block pass there on Rusky. Rusky was getting ready to take the corner normally. The problem is that he couldn't take the corner normally because there was a van in the way. Danger Man is heading up here. It's going to go through the gap behind there. It's a bit dicey because you've got slick tyres on these cars on grass. The Twingo is so fast in a straight line. Holy crap. Twingo is flying. It's almost locked up the brakes as we head around the hairpin. There is a gap to get past the ram plow truck. Now the vehicles, the racing vehicles, are at 0.25 power to weight ratio. They have to be 2-wheel drive as we head down towards this next section. It's a little bit quiet for the moment. Oh, Rusky's gone very deep, has got it stopped. Danger Man is going to approach the chicane, has got around it quite nicely. Rusty's going to send the Twingo. Oh, a little bit of lag. Has made it through there as Amy and Shados have got another chicane for Danger Man to navigate coming up here. But it's quite well done for the BX here. It has navigated and it is around. So, final lap of this one. There does not seem to be any obstacles going on around this part of the circuit. Now, of course, the players don't know this. You can't attack. Well, Rusky will be full sending it because you kind of have to. Shadow is going to remain where they were. Oh, Rusky's absolutely torpedoed into the side of Danger Man. I think they're going to reset, and I think Rusky's going to wait. That was a bit ambitious under the brakes for the Twingo. That was just full-on torpedo. It is suspiciously calm on this first part of the lap. It's not going to be as they get to the end of this. I mean, Danger Man is now really in the ascendancy here. That is a difficult one there. Danger Man has spotted it. Rusky's going to try and send it around there with more commitment and does. And kind of has to at the moment. Like Rusky has got to try and make up time. Danger Man has got to try and not make mistakes here. Now, as we head through this chicane, will it be a flat out? It will. Danger Man is through. Rusky's Twingo is through. We've got a couple more corners to go. Stevie and Viper are in a... Well, it's just going to send the cars the long way around. Rusky might try and dive through the middle of them. No, can't quite do it. There is no one in place for this final corner. It's just a finish line they're going to have to navigate here. Danger Man is neatly enough around the final corner, and then it's up towards the finish line. Danger Man takes the jump and is across the line. Good. So I think Rusky may have fallen over actually in the Twingo. Very top heavy. Danger Man took the jump. Oh, Rusky has failed. I think this is going to try and cart them across. You know what? 10 out of 10 effort from Danger Man in that one. Good race. It was a close race. Rusky pushed too hard to try to catch Danger Man and massively locked the brakes, missed the braking point. Tried to regain ground. In the end, just couldn't do it. Danger Man is through into the next round. We are on to our second round. We have got Speed Beast with Sunburst, two-wheel drive Sunburst, of course, and Viper with a Bolide. That's very cool, but will it be controllable enough? That is the big question. The Sunburst is likely to be easier of the two to drive. I mean, it's got full-on hill climb kit and so on. That is always very good. The Bolide like to be faster straight line. We shall see. There was some issues with getting the go command, but either way, I think it's Stevie's disconnecting. Well, they've got one less obstacle, but it's fine because they're both in the same race, so it doesn't matter. As far as the obstacles go, you can already see they've got quite the collection of a roadblock going on down here. Oh, Viper's gone late on the brakes. Going to try and go around the outside into the hairpin. Can't really do it because they're going side by side into the, well, just chicane and mess of vehicles. Good work through there. And now next time around, of course, that's going to be all changed. Oh, Viper's put a wheel on the dirt. That's not what you need. Will recover to get going again. That is the Bolide problem. They are very difficult to drive. Speed Beast's car is more turbo than engine by the sounds of it. That's a bit weird, but never mind. We're braking down towards the hairpin. Ewan has made the apex a lot further away than it was. And then you've got a very strange line. Oh, Speed Beast has overcooked it massively. Viper's gone very wide. Almost ended up in the sand trap, did not. I guess Speed Beast got some sort of snappy oversteer going on there that wasn't great as we barrel down towards this next section. Sunburst heading towards the next chicane. Has Speed Beast spotted? Oh, yeah, okay. Actually done a very good job of navigating through there. You can sometimes, be looking across to try and see where vehicles are to give yourself a rough idea of where you need to be going. Speed Beast is also having some control issues around here. I think just the occasional snappy oversteer moment is going on. Speed Beast has barreled in there with quite a lot of speed. Well done, actually, to get that stopped. It's narrow. It's a bit of a faff to get it stopped through there. Viper with everything locked up. In general, it's a little bit easier for the second car in the queue to be able to dodge stuff. By the looks of it, Speed Beast has got a free pass all the way down to the hairpin and all the way up the next side. I see what Ewan's doing there. Oh, it's Speed Beast. Speed Beast is having massive handling issues. Has Speed Beast crashed it? Or just weird on the sand, weird on the grass, I think, maybe. Speed Beast is heading up towards here, is gonna try. That's not a gap you can get through. Is there a gap in front of it? Doesn't look like it. Viper's gonna go and now take the tarmac. So this is good for letting the Bolide catch up a little bit. Speed Beast has navigated it. Ewan has changed the layout of the track because you don't want to be on the grass. As I saw, the slick tyres on the grass are terrible for these two-wheel drive cars. What have we got going on at the hairpin here? Oh, it's all sorts of different for Speed Beast. Viper's gone very late on the brakes and Viper's scooped Speed Beast up. I mean, it was going to happen. It was going to happen. Oh, it's going to happen. It's easy to have it happen. The Bolide difficult to get stopped. Again, Viper waited for Speed Beast to reset their car and get it fixed. What have we got going on? Oh, I see what they've got going on here. I mean, are they going to try? I think they're just going to go and punch round the... Oh, Viper's lost the back end anyway through there in the braking zone. We will then head towards the final corner. They've adjusted this one over here. The final corner is going to be a bit weird. Unless you're going slow enough that you can change your mind. You can correct yourself around there. And that one will be Speed Beast across the line and victorious. Viper did a good job. The Bolide difficult to control, and we saw an accident at the end there. It was inevitably going to spin at some point, and sure enough, the Bolide let go. Oh, some fun obstacles. Went on in that one. But yeah, Speed Beast through to the next round. So, heat number 3 is Shadow versus Amy, and well, the start's going to be interesting because they are going to have to immediately navigate an obstacle. I am... Gliska has decided to give Shadow a sneaky advantage. Oh dear. The Barstow is likely to catch the Picnic in terms of straight line speed. The Picnic is likely to be very, very good in the corners, which is useful for this. The hairpin for the first time is very different than normal. That's a long way down. Oh, there's a little bit of a tag there between the pair of them as we set off and underway. Where will there be more obstacles? Ewan is blocking the course. Shadow's gone way too committed to that one. Shadow's going to try and push. You're not going to get through there. Shadow committed to going that way, and it is not an ideal one. Amy has managed to navigate. Shadow's on the grass. Is going to struggle. Front-wheel drive Picnic's not too bad. Now, Amy's going to have to negotiate these next ones. Danger Man has got that. It's an awkward spot that has got it. Amy will now head to the hairpin and get the Barstow turned through there. The Clio is kicking up dust, and Shadow will be late on the brakes and chuck it through that one. Rusky has, again, got an obstacle going on through that section. Amy will stop and get the car turned. What have we got going on over here? Some sort of chicane of nastiness. Yeah, you can get the Barstow through there. The Picnic will, in theory, have a bit better grip through this one. Oh, Shadow's got a little bit deep. There is a gap, though, and Shadow makes it through. Now, really, Shadow needs the Barstow to have a problem in all of this. The Barstows are not the easiest thing in the world to drive, but, yeah, Shadow does need the Barstow to have a big problem if going to be able to catch that. Oh, that's up on the grass. Not ideal. Amy's going for the show. Boating underneath. That could have gone really badly wrong had there been a misjudgment on the height. Shadow's gone round, and it's actually catching a little bit with the Picnic in all of this. Oh, weird on the grass from Shadow. Huge moment under brakes, but gathers it all back up. So that means it is clear. Oh, don't want to be on the grass through there. It is clear through this section for the Barstow. Here comes, again, more. I'm surprised cars Shadow's just full send at the moment. Surprised the amount of grass being kicked up. Again, bear in mind, both cars are on slicks. Now, down towards the hairpin we go. Oh, Amy has tries to navigate this one. Oh, Shadow sent it way too deep into that one. Shadow definitely trying to make up time. Has clonked a wall and lost a wheel, and Amy has navigated through that roadblock there as we head around the final few corners. Unfortunately, I mean, Shadow was sending it to try and catch up. Well, I mean, it's a little bit cheating. That is an immediate disqualification. It was an idea. An idea was had. And I mean, that is across the line. Shadow is disqualified for flagrant disregard of track limits. Amy's got the bumper across the line anyway. The Barstow is through. The Clio was catching, but a big moment down at the hairpin was kind of slightly the undoing of the Clio. But a fun race nevertheless. Our next heat, we have got Ewan with the Mr. Turbo Covert against Shados with the Charger concept. I forget which one. Very cool. No idea what's going to happen here. There is some interesting stuff going on for the obstacles, as you would expect. We will launch them off and underway, both rear-wheel drive cars. The Covert is to the lead of the race here as we round the first corner. Stevie, I did see Stevie's bridge obstacle, which is very funny. It's more to freak out the cars racing than it is to actually slow them down. Both are low enough they can go underneath it. Ewan is going for a handbrake turn and has overdone it. Turbo has kicked in at the wrong point for Ewan. Well, I mean, the plus point for Ewan is Ewan made it difficult for Shados to get past. Ewan is now going to carry full speed down here. I'm not 100% sure what Gliska's plan is there with the chair, but I guess maybe it's just to catch a car out, have a car crash into a chair. The hairpin down here is considerably different than it was last time around. Ewan is getting stopped. Maybe it wouldn't put the wheels on the grass to get stopped, but both have navigated successfully through the chicane. Ewan's on the grass on the exit there as we blast towards the next corner. There is a chair on the inside of the corner. Ewan's gone very deep. Shadows has gone even deeper. There's no obstacles there for them at the moment. They've managed to get themselves into trouble. Now, I did notice there is one hell of an obstacle on the final corner. With Ewan realising and bailing into the pit lane. Now, you will cross the start finish. Just realised they've been pushed into the... I guess they can actually get spat back out there onto the circuit. There is a gap to the back. Not quite enough of a challenge right there for them. We are underneath Stevie. Oh, there's some debris into Shadows' car. Ewan has got the bonnet coming up, thankfully not racing in first person. Changing the profile of the hairpin a little bit down here. You're just on a tight line. Shadows' brakes are the big problem for that. It seems it struggles to get stopped. Possibly doesn't have the downforce or traction. Speedbeast is in an awkward spot there. Shados is going to carry a bit more speed through there than Ewan. Gliska's chair is not quite working as a, I guess, debris field is more of what it's trying to do. The hairpin is clear this time around. Shados' car is fast down the straights as they are trying to get stopped. They will both navigate the chair. Oh, big oversteer moment for Shados. Ewan was slow on the exit. They put a wheel on the grass. This is getting close now. Is Shados going to try and send it to the inside? Not quite, or maybe. The brakes aren't great. That's the problem with the Dodge. It was really, really struggling to slow down. Now we've got to navigate. Oh, Ewan's overdone it a little bit. Although just about got away with it. Shados is still there. How on earth are people going to navigate that? I mean, Rusky's made it impassable. Which is, I mean, I guess the way you do it is you have to go and cheat. Although it has rather made Danger Man's obstacle a little bit frivolous. I mean, Charlotte is across the line. There's a technicality in that one that I mean, I guess we have had changing of the track layout. Charlotte is across the line and took victory in this one. Yeah, a bit unfortunate in that. But there we go. It was a good race. The chair strategy from Gliska did not quite work. It did not quite work right there. Stevie's bridge was spectacular. Didn't do much, but it was spectacular. Either way, Shados is through to the next round. Our next heat will have Gliska versus Longbow. Stampco versus the Grand Marshal. These two it's probably the biggest heat, maybe, in terms of vehicles. Stampco's maybe Turning Circle. It's a funky little contraption. Turning Circle might be an issue here. The Grand Marshal, I mean, it is a big heavy car. Off the line we go, and it is a fairly even launch from the pair of them. Gliska is going to lead the way. Sometimes it's not advantageous to be leading because you are coming up to the obstacles first. It is going to be under brakes for the hairpin. Oh, Lombow's car is completely lost control under brakes. Gliska's has struggled to get turned. Lombo has tried to get going. Gliska, oh, there's a little bit of laggy desync going on there. Longbow has navigated through there as well. It's nasty through that section, but they have made it. As we head around here, Ewan is, altering the track configuration. We are taking the alternate layout here. Longbow is going to try and send it. I see Longbow's idea. It's not worked. Well, I mean, it's got there eventually. I guess that's one of the things you could try and use a Stampco for. I personally might have gone for hit the back of the vehicle and try and move it. Gliska is opting to go around the chair. You could try and go around the grass. You'd be technically quicker if you had the traction to do it, but that is a big ask for the vehicle. Stevie is in the braking zone. Gliska has, well, I mean, no, Gliska. Oh, you're going to be in so much trouble there. Oh, it's gone disastrously wrong for Gliska. Rather than going around the back of the vehicle as most would have expected, Gliska is a little bit stuck. Now, they may be able to... Oh, they're going to try and climb out. I mean, fair play. Gliska has actually got the Grand Marshal out of there. Now, there is a chance still for Gliska. That's desperately unlucky. Lombo has still got to navigate stuff with a difficult-to-drive Stampco, so it's far from game over here. Gliska has gone into the pit lane. Well, I mean, it's technically been allowed. You avoid that obstacle. It's a slightly longer way round, but yeah, fair enough. Gliska is taking alternate routes around here. Longbow is at the front of the field now. We've still got a lot of obstacles to go here, down towards the hairpin. Not as complicated this time around for them. Lombo will get it stopped. Bounces around something horrible. Gliska's vehicle is unhappy with this. Thankfully, it's a short race, only 2 laps long, so the overheating engine is not too much of a problem. Longbow is going to get slowed down and navigate through here. Gliska is going to absolutely send it across the grass. I honestly thought Longbow was going to do that one, but has opted not to in this. Now we will barrel down towards the hairpin. What have we got? Okay, Stevie's going to send cars really tight to the inside. Gliska's got to not understeer too far wide. Gets away with that. Longbow's vehicle is hopping and bouncing around the place. Towards this next section, the hairpin is a little bit funky. Glisko will slam on the brakes and go round. Learn the lesson of trying to cut to the inside to round the outside of Rusky. Longbow's bouncing around still on the outside. What have we got going on in the final corner? It's a bit of a messy chicane to go. That is all that separates Glisko. Oh, okay. Well, Glisko's taking the unconventional, not the route I would have gone for, but it is a route. Nevertheless, through there has made it work. Longbow's going for the pit lane strategy. In theory, could work, but not quite. Glisko will cross the line. It was the ebb and flow on this one, as Longbow will get it across the line there. Yeah, that is an unhappy Grand Marshal, and it's been through the wars a bit. It's been through the wars. It's had an adventure, but it is through to the next round. Unlucky for Longbow in that one. But yeah, what a race! What a wacky race that one was. So, for the final of the heats, we have got me in a picnic versus Stevie in a Bastion. Stevie apparently with an assist. Me and Stevie have gone very different routes here with this. We have got mine that is all handling, Stevie's that is all power, essentially. The theory for me is braking and, you know, the ability to change direction. Don't really want to go on the grass if I can help it. The Bastion will have a way better top speed than me. I will have way better brakes than the Bastion. That is, I mean, you can see there how good the brakes are on my car. We can make up a lot of ground. The concerning part for me here really is, can I utilize in a racing situation maybe? Because I can brake so late, but here we're going to have to be a bit more cautious, and I just lose so much time down the straight. The long straight is a killer for me. We can hopefully make some ground up here. One of the other plus points we do get is, I mean, the grass isn't great for me. We will send that. That looks like that's blocked the inside. Okay, that's fine. Where is Stevie's going to have a lot of acceleration. This is the section of the track I will be good at. The straight is where I'm slightly worried. Oh, Stevie went to the outside. Yeah, so that's forced us into the pit lane. That's going to continue to force us along the pit lane. We cannot get out of here. Oh, well, I mean, that helps me a lot more than it helps Stevie through that section. Right, we will now... I'm a little bit wary about... Oh, a lot of understeer there. Christ. A little bit wary about leaving the pit lane at full chat. Now, we know that Bastion's so fast down the straights. We will be able to brake quite late into the hairpin, and by the looks of it, there is nothing here to challenge us. Stevie's got that all crossed up. Now, I wanted Ewan there. That is where we wanted that car. We want to be forced around this way by virtue of... see, Stevie's gone for the shortcut. I could have done that, but I reckon you'd lose too much time doing that because you've got to deal with the traction loss, which I don't think was worth it. We've got a lot of speed down here. Don't know where to brake because your braking points are completely different every time because you don't know how much speed you can take, or what, like, you're carrying a different amount of speed towards a corner each and every time. Where is that one blocked off? Okay, there's no inside route there. I'm going to guess that message means they've done something horrific here. Stevie is still right behind, though this horrificness helps me. Like, a picnic is going to be quite good, in theory, at this. The Barstow was looking... You see, that's where the picnic comes into its own. That is the section that the picnic is going to be best on. We are going to round the final corner. Oh, we've nearly rolled it. I almost fell over on my own. Oh, that was millimeters away from having a tremendous accident. That is one of the other downsides of the picnic. Christ, it has a two-wheel, but that was a tough race. That was a really tough race. That Barstow is fast. Honestly, some of the really technical stuff helped me out. Oh, the picnic is a cube. I think of the two, I think I would rather be in the Barstow at this point. We have been squished. We have been... there is no... The picnic is gone. No picnic for... Oh. Oh dear. The picnic is flat.
So, we head into the semi-finals. It is Danger Man versus Shadows. Immediately into a chicane on this one. We're up to 3 laps around the circuit for these races. It's basically this one, Danger Man's car probably had a little bit better. Shadows is to be faster in a straight line. What have we got going on here? We've got Ewan making the hairpin a weird shape. Not the worst, though. I guess you're kind of already aiming for the apex a little bit down there. Yeah, Shadows' car... Well, both these can struggle a little bit with oversteer. Oh, we've got a roadblock going on up here. There's some contemplating. Danger Man's going to try and go... Oh, pushes the van out of the way. Oh, Shadows... Ewan didn't get over there in time. So Shadows wasn't sure and has opted to go the long way round. We've got a chicane on the back straight. Danger Man opting to actually go through the chicane. I'm wondering whether Shadows might try to go round this one. And, yep. So... There are, you know, if there is a gap there, you can try and figure out your way around that one. We've got a bit of a block on the hairpin exit, that's fine. Yeah, sometimes you've got to make, you know, flash calls. You can occasionally push the obstacles out of the way. I guess the van is one of the lighter obstacles that could potentially get pushed. You do risk potentially damaging your car. You can see the damage on the front Danger Man's, but nothing major. Actually relatively tame around this section. It's you know, the tighter, more technical part of the circuit. We've got a couple of vehicles making a sort of kind of chicane, just sort of altering the layout through there. Nothing particularly terrible. Shadows has gained some ground towards the end of this lap. Danger Man's BX is not doing too badly through all of this. Ewan has got the huge Roma kind of in the way, although it's just about got just about enough time to react. The hairpin down here it'll become a bit of a mess, actually. It's a bit of a pick your way through here. Danger might go around the outside. I wondered if Shadows was going to try and go in between the van and the pickup. You'd need some good steering. You might be able to get a car through there. But yeah, the safer route going around. The normal layout of the track is accessible this time around for both of them. Danger Man just pulling away a little bit here. It's certainly not out of the realms of possibility, though. One mistake, one misjudgment on this as we head down towards the hairpin. That's a really... Surprised no one... it's not a massive gap to the inside. But surprised no one tried maybe that one. Again, it's a big risk doing that. Both around the outside. Danger Man continuing to extend the lead on this one. The other Danger around the outside on that one. Gravel trap. The sand there is is a bit nasty as we head into... It's a bit of a fiddly section. Oh, Danger Man is looking. Is there a path to the inside? There is. You can just about fit a car through there. Shadows is following. There's a bit of sort of scraping and no real time lost or gained for the pair of them. Shadows is still there. It's not an immediate danger to the BX as we head on to the final lap of the race. Ooh, it's a bit narrow through the first section. Danger Man gets through there. Big lockup from the Challenger. And again, a narrow chicane through here. Will Shadows wondered whether you might go in front of the pink van, try and run the wall. Again, it's a risk. You're in second. You might have to do that on this final lap of the race. There's a bigger lockup from the... even bigger lockup from the Dodge there as we head onto the main straight. There is no funny business down here. It can be flat out through this section. Is there... No, it's just sort of there's something moving in the distance. I don't think so. We've got actually a flat out run all the way down to the hairpin, as Danger Man has gotten very deep on their own under brakes in that one. Does get it turned at least. Oh, they were trying to set up something here, but it may be a little... well, it's not the worst. I mean, you've got to go off. You've got to go find a way around it. And Danger Man has done. I think Shadows may have sent it a little bit more through there. Still a fair way back. We've got a fiddly kind of alteration to this section. Danger Man is around the Roma. Shadows is following there. All Danger Man has to do really is not make any crazy mistakes through here, and it's probably going to be okay. As we head up to the final corner, there is not really anything left. I think they're trying to get cars in place in time to do something. Oh, there's a little bit of a chicane, a little bit of a narrow gap to aim for, and Danger Man will get through that, no problem at all. The BX is through. Shadows put up a very good fight. In the end, just lost a little bit of time early on, and just never could quite regain it in this. It's such a silly vehicle. Oh, and squished. Well done to Danger Man.
Danger Man is on to the next round. But good effort from Shados. Up next, we have got Speed Beast versus Gliska. Sunburst versus the stripped out Grand Marshal. I mean, you can see Danger Man in the background already having fun, so I think this is going to be an interesting one. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen. Two rear-wheel drive cars, both, I say, fairly similar to Sunburst. Oh, we've got obstacle 1. Speed Beast already on the grass. Not ideal through that section. Where have we got obstacles? We've got a clean shot down to the hairpin. There's so much whistling from the Sunburst. The hairpin is all manners of difficult here. This is going to have to go round, but you've got to be ready. This is where the Grand Marshal might struggle. The Sunburst could come into its own, although Speed Beast has got a little bit of lag going on there. Has managed to get through that one as we head around towards the back straight. No shenanigans. I say no shenanigans. There are shenanigans coming up here as Gliska is going to have to get on the brake. Speed Beast is going in way too hot there. I don't think you're going to be able to force your car through that one as we head down now towards the... Oh, I think Ewan may have reset out of that. So Speed Beast has lost a fair bit of time here. We'll probably have reset and fixed the car. Now, it is not quite game over, of course. This is a 3-lap race. There's quite a long time to go. There is always a chance of things changing around, because Gliska's going to have to be a little bit, or probably will be a little bit more careful. Oh, Gliska's looped it around, trying to jump on the power in the Grand Marshal, because you are a lot of low-speed corners here. I think Speed was just trying to be sneaky, looking for a way to the inside, but there was none going there. That's a very tight corner now. Gliska's going to have to head around the back of Danger Man's vehicle. That's onto another lap. There was Rusky blocking that one. Oh, Speed Beast is shedding some front end parts on that. It does not look like it's great to drive anymore. Relatively clean for the moment down here. Of course, the more the cars stack up in one place, the tougher, I say this, the more one corner is difficult, the cars have got to spread out. That sounds like an electric car. That's such a weird sounding vehicle. So Gliska will have a clean shot for the moment, but it's not going to remain that way for all too long. Shados is in an awkward spot there. It's going to just commit you to going on the grass, really. Speed Beast, what is Speed Beast's approach in the whiny Sunburst? Very similar. You just kind of approach to the inside. Ewan and Stevie are continuing to make these sort of elongated chicanes. Don't ask why Ewan's cars look funny. We don't. I'm not sure. It's just done weird things down there. Right, into the fiddly bits. We know the Grand Marshal doesn't really like this. We saw it struggle last time, although Gliska's done a pretty good job. Not looped it around. It is through the chicane for Gliska. Speed Beast has now got to try and navigate this section. We see Gliska in the distance is making it work. And the Sunburst does definitely look neater through there. It looks easier, more composed. Oh, although, say that, Speed Beast's car does look lethal when they try and get on the power. Oh, Gliska's in trouble. Gliska has not been able to get turned. The question is, though, will Speed Beast be able to get turned around here? That is a very, very nasty obstacle. It's a very clever obstacle because you're not expecting it, and Speed Beast has done exactly the same, and Austin Powers did. You couldn't do it better if you tried. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's a really clever obstacle. That is a horrible one to deal with. Oh, Gliska's found a gap to get past Shados there. Shados was kind of encouraging. You don't want to really approach that at full speed because you don't want to be going on the grass at that amount of pace. But you don't want to be taking the alternate route if you can help it. Around the hairpin goes Gliska. We've got a few more corners to go, unless it goes terribly wrong for the Grand Marshal. Oh god, that is a horrible. What on earth is going on here? I think I know what they're going for. I mean, Gliska can just back it up down here, and that will work. I mean, it is doable. You could actually sneak to the inside and jump that curb. But again, I have an easy time with an overhead camera seeing this sort of thing. Speed Beast is going to try it. But, okay, a little bit of desync, but has got there. Shados is just changing the layout of the final corner in that one. Speed Beast is trying to... Speed Beast is pushing their way past a van. I mean, it sort of worked. They've got meaner with these obstacles. Glisker is across the line and finished. We'll move on to the final. They've got much meaner with these obstacles, I gotta say. Speedbeast tried, has pushed away through. The Sunburst is going to finish a little bit smoky and a little bit broken. And that is across the line for the many turbo noises. Glisker is on to the final. Good race. An exciting race. Speedbeast's a little bit unlucky. But yeah, Christ. I'm worried now. I'm worried what I'm going to be going up against. So the last of the semi-finals is me versus Amy. Again, I'm against a big muscle car. I don't know. The Barstow will be quicker than me in a straight line. I will be, in theory, grippier in the corners. It could go any which way. We have immediately got a chicane to be dealing with, which I'm kind of fine with. Oh, what on earth is going on here? I'm going to go the way with less debris, because I don't want to fight the bridge, but never mind. Okay, do we have anything at the hairpin? Doesn't look like it. I can go full send under brakes down here. Right, come on, race-tired Picnic. You can do this. There is a gap there that we can send the car through. We can make up, so that's where we make up. You see the time we can make up on the Barstow. Now, it is going to pull away. My measly 200 horsepower is not enough for huge straight line speed. But we know we're very, very, very good under braking. Where is the gap? There's a gap to the inside. Unfortunately for me, of course, I can't simply drive through a Barstow, so while we can brake very late, if the Barstow is in the way, I can't do anything about it. Doesn't look like there's anything down here for us to be negotiating just yet. First gear wasn't the ticket there. Can't spot a gap other than the one they want to send us through. Okay, don't get too much wheel spin. Where is that sending us? Into the pit lane? Looks like it. That's fine, I don't mind that. Are they going to force us out of the pit lane? No, they're not. That's fine. I don't really mind that. We'll follow the Barstow through here. Amy's a little bit more on the grass than I want to be. Oh, understeer, understeer. Forgot about how much understeer we get through there. The bus wasn't in place. Means we're going to probably have a clean run down here. Hairpin looks relatively clear. Oh, that's a little bit late under brakes for me. We still got it turned and everything, but yeah, we've lost a little bit of ground there. It looks relatively clear. Oh, okay, well, we're into the alternate layout. They barely had time to get that obstacle course part set, but they did it well enough. What have we got going on up here? It's going to force us to the inside, which I'm fine with. The Barstow's just got the acceleration that I don't have. We will close up under brakes. We really need technical sections. Oh, didn't need that. Didn't need that. Got on the power too soon. Have I broke something? No, we are all good. Oh, no. There wasn't the space. It was one of those, I had to try something. We were losing out the Barstow. I was hoping there was enough gap for a Picnic. There was not. It was worth a go, I think. Are they sending through the pit lane again? I don't know whether Amy did go through the pit lane or not. Oh, if we have grip rolled anyway. And we are upside down. That's overdriving the car. Oh, damn it. Yeah. I mean, if Amy gets stuck somewhere, there's a chance. I wondered whether Danger Man was going to be in that place, or someone. Well, I think that is Danger Man in the grey one. Where is Amy? There. I mean, there's... Oh, wow. Okay. We're quite a long way back with the long roamer there. Come on. Come on, Picnic. I don't think I can do much from back here, honestly. We took a gamble, and it didn't quite pay out. Doesn't hit hard enough. It doesn't hit hard enough anyway. Yeah, basically it's a looking for any advantage you can get, because we've got to, essentially, and it will not be It will not be our day. Yeah, trying to fit past Longbow. I think it was Longbow. I don't know who it was actually. I think Longbow in the lifted truck has proved costly in that. I can see Amy in the distance going around the truck. I mean, unless they get completely stuck somewhere. I think the picnic's good. The grip roll issues are there. I'm surprisingly close. I think Shadows didn't realise I was still there. But yeah, we couldn't do it. Oh, a grip roll. We didn't even touch the curb when we grip rolled. That, I told you, this thing generates an absolutely absurd amount of grip from the picnic. It's a good race. I took a gamble trying to make up time. Perhaps I didn't need to. Yeah, I thought the gap was small enough. Or big enough, I guess, for the picnic. It was, yeah. I tried something, didn't quite work, unfortunately. I think we had pace at times in this car. It could work, but, you know, there we go. We are eliminated. Amy is on to the final. We are on to the finals. We have got Danger Man with the BX. Probably the most sensible car here. Amy with the Barstow, Gliska with the Grand Marshal, the biggest and heaviest of all of them. It's going to be interesting. All rear-wheel drive. All prone to oversteer moments, certainly. We will start the countdown. I mean, they've immediately got a van to negotiate. You can see there's going to be obstacles coming up in front. They are off the line. Danger Man is away quickly. Oh, it's side by side. Through that, they're going to straight away find some obstacles to negotiate. Amy's going to go for the grass approach, and Amy sneaks into the lead, but almost loses it. That's the problem. Getting off of the grass is not so easy. It's a good move, just didn't quite pay out in the end. Into the hairpin we go. Got to go round the back of the bus and then tight to the inside. In theory, the BX should be able to change direction best. I think Amy may have put a wheel on the grass, or it might have bent something somewhere in that one. It is Gliska versus Danger Man up at the front for the moment. What have we got in terms of... Ooh. Okay, that's what we've got in terms of a chicane here. Gliska's on the brakes. Is gonna... Oh, it's missed it. They've all missed it. Neither of them have got stopped to take to the inside line. They're going to end up stuck in the sand. There was absolutely no need for that. Amy is going to jump to the inside. Oh, it's very close. It's almost contact. They sneak through. Danger Man's lost a lot of time in the sand trap. They would have been quicker, actually, backing it up and going to the inside there when they realised they weren't stopping. Because they overshot the braking point, but there we go. So, Gliska leads from Amy. Danger Man, oh, Gliska's going for the really tight line through there. I don't know whether it's any quicker going that way or going through. Oh, Danger Man kind of couldn't decide where they wanted to go. There's a little gap to the inside there for Gliska. Amy's maybe made up a little bit of time, but don't forget, this is the 3-lap race. There's still a lot of racing to go on between now and the end of this. Through the first corner we go. Nothing in terms of obstacles, just a straight-up race for the leaders here as we dive down towards the hairpin. Danger Man has got some ground to make up, but in theory... Amy's car snapped something terrible again there. In theory, the car further back will have a little bit more time to react to what's going on. They'll have a little bit more knowledge, potentially, of what's coming up. Again, this part here is suspiciously quiet. Means he's going to get very, very busy later on. Ewan has made an obstacle here. I mean, he's just going to have to... Oh, Gliska may have turned in and clonked that. Oh, I think Gliska went for a reset. Because I think they broke something. I mean, it's cost both Gliska and Amy. I mean, I'm not sure what your thinking is here. You've made an obstacle on a part that's very easily avoided. Oh, Speed Beast is in a nasty spot there as we head around the next section. It is very close. It's all closed up again through here. Amy's looking to the inside, but there's not really any space for that one. The Barstow kicks sideways. Danger Man probably has more handling of the 3 here. As we head towards the final lap of the race, it is very, very close. Danger Man looking to the outside, nothing giving as we head around here. Now, by the looks of it, Shadows has got a vehicle down this end of the course. Relatively quiet through here. They're all stacked up. Amy was looking for a way past, couldn't find it. I mean, that, I presume, is... Oh, it's not quite. No, it's not quite where I wanted to be. Amy's sent it, can't stop. It's going to overshoot big time. Has maybe compromised Gliska a little bit Now Danger Man is the next one in line, in position to try and do something here. Can the BX find a way past? I mean, it does look like a lot of the vehicles are in one section. The hairpin, oh, that's a difficult mess. They're going to have to negotiate. Danger Man is going to dive to the outside, but smashes the wall. Is Danger Man's car? Danger Man have to reset, but he's going to lose some time resetting. And that will put Gliska back past into the lead of the race. Amy's made it through the chicane down there. Now we have got a few more corners to go here. Speed Beast's long roamer is there in an awkward position. As Danger Man's got a better run through that. They're going to go side by side, but it's so narrow. There's just not the room. Oh, Gliska maybe have broken something. Gliska might have broken something or ran over a bumper, or I don't know what. Amy has managed to clip a wall on the outside through there. But I do think it is going to be Danger Man who is going to round the final corner. Ewan stuck in a ditch and can't make it, and Danger Man will cross the line and take victory. Gliska will cross the line in second. Amy will get very sideways and cross the line in third. A bit unlucky. Amy sent it too hard at the hairpin and just couldn't get stopped in time. You could argue maybe the bus was in an awkward place. Amy has to take slight avoiding action. Very good comeback from Danger Man. After falling a long way back early on, the BX did a really, really good job of fighting back, getting a pass when it mattered, although I think Gliska may have been unlucky with debris in that. Possibly. Not 100% sure what it was, or whether it clicked, or whether it snapped the drive shaft or something weird. But there we go. Obstacle course racing is very, very silly. Very, very silly indeed on Beam. But very good fun. Get some really exciting stuff. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.